Lately I've been measuring. Seems my time is growing thin. Wind me up and watch me spin. Watch me spin. Skin and bones, skin and bones, skin and bones, don't you know? Skin and bones, skin and bones, skin and bones, don't you know? I'm just skin and bones. Skin and Bones by the Foo Fighters. I love this song, and it is very simple with simple components, but it's not easy. This is kind of a beginner level fingerstyle, but you will need certain essential skills to be able to do it, and I'll talk you through those as we go. Let's get in for a close-up now, and please subscribe and like this video, and let me know any other song requests in the description below. I can't wait to film more songs for you guys. So the song begins with this chord, which is essentially a D minor chord, but it's using the middle finger at 10th fret. So this is 12th fret, this is where the double dot is on my guitar. 10th fret for every note that we play here, but the middle finger on string 6, third finger on string 3, little finger on string 2. If I pluck those together, there we are. And all the way through this song, we're picking between the thumb and then the first two fingers always together. Thumb, pluck, thumb, pluck. Dave Grohl's a big fan of this picking pattern. He's used it in a lot of songs, namely Something from Nothing, which we've got a tutorial for that here. Very similar, but in this one, this is the chord we're going for. Then we do this same shape, but move the middle finger down a string and the thumb down a string. And then it's one fret behind where we were with the first finger on string 6. And then back to where we were. So chord number 1. Middle finger at 10th fret. Chord number 2, middle finger at 10th fret down a string. First finger at 9th fret, which is on a dot on my guitar. And then back to where we were. And it's on the words that we change. Lately I've been measuring. Same thing again. Seems my time is growing thin. Wind me up and watch me spin. Watch me spin. So that's a pretty simple picking pattern, and you want to keep that rhythm going no matter what, because the rhythm stays the same. All that's happening is that thumb is changing strings, but it's always boom da, thumb fingers, thumb fingers. And just plucking into the hand. And if you need more help with any kind of fingerstyle playing, my fingerstyle course, which I will link to here and in the description, is what I would recommend for you guys to help you with the plucking techniques. So on to the chorus now, and here we're going to be sliding along these strings down to certain frets. So I'm never moving my middle finger, third finger or little finger from the strings. I'm sliding along them. Otherwise, you won't be able to make these jumps, okay? And we're going to go from 3rd fret, which I do have a dot at with that middle finger, sliding all the way up to 8th fret. Skin and bones, skin and bones, skin and bones. Then, on Don't You Know, it goes down to 5th fret. Don't you know? And that's the chorus. It does that twice. The hard bit is keeping this pattern going while moving and getting the hang of this sliding thing. And as a technique I'd like to share with you when we're moving up and down the neck in this fashion, when you go for that lowest chord, let's start here at 3rd fret, Okay, when you're there, there's no need to look at it anymore. What you need to look at is where you're going to be moving to. Put your eyes on that 10th fret and go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on 1 and 2 and move your fingers to match where your eyes are already looking. That's how you do it. And if you watch the live version of this one, I think the live album's called Skin and Bones as well, if I'm correct. If you watch him do it live, he's always, that's the bit that he looks down at. Of course, Dave Grohl can play guitar very well without looking at his guitar, but we're moving so far here, he has to, you know, he has to look down. And what you need to do when you do that is eyeball the fret that you're moving to. So skin and 10th fret, and when you're up at 10th fret, you suddenly, put your eyes on that 3rd fret. Skin and bones, skin and bones. You're always looking at the fret that's coming next, where you're moving. Skin and bones, now 5th fret. Okay, let me just demo the last part of the chorus, the second half. 3, 4. Skin and bones, skin and bones, skin and bones, don't you know? A little bit longer. I'm just skin and bones. Okay? And then you keep that first pattern going, and then we're back into a verse, and it all happens again. You will get big lines on your fingers. Even I have big lines on my fingers, and it is tough. You know, it's simple, but the stuff that we're doing here is pretty tough. It's more at an intermediate, improve an intermediate level. But persevere with it, and you will get this, because there's simple components once you get them. Finally, the last section to this song. Okay, so start off on that first chord that we did at 10th fret, and we're just going between the first 2 fingers for everything here. So because 3rd and little finger are always going to stay put, but the notes are 10th fret on string 6, 8th fret on string 5 to 10, and then to 9, which is a string down. And that's the principle of fingerstyle guitar. We're always going between string 6, 5 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we're doing fingerstyle, the first 3 fingers will always assign to the thinner strings. And then that's alternated with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that last one is a stretch when we're doing this one. So you want to start to have that thumb much lower than you may have done at the moment. You can do this song, like this, with your thumb pretty high and wrapped around the neck, and it might be more comfortable to do that. But you're going to want to drop the thumb to do more of the stretches that we need. We just need that lower wrist, bending at the knuckles, but quite a straight wrist. So this is the shape that my wrist is in. Keep your elbow in too, and you should be in good form to be able to do these chords. One demo. 3, 4. That's how to play Skin and Bones by the Foo Fighters. Thank you so much for watching. Get your requests, your song requests and lesson requests in the comments below, and subscribe if you dig this video, and let's learn some more Foo Fighters. Yeah.